some shit I like to fix, but I still know that I'm blessed.
The burn area. Pretty bad burn area. Got some heavy equipment up there. Probably had to clear all the trees from the edge up there so it doesn't slide down to the road. Not sure which fire this was. It definitely jumped the road. It's on both sides. Oh, there's a cross there with a cowboy hat. Someone passed away there. Ish. Too much. Rock shop. It's closed. Those are the cousins or whatever, the uncles, Casper's uncles, wasn't it?
Oh yeah.
Can I keep you? Casper's the cutest little, sweetest little ghost. The sweetest little voice. My kids were little when those movies came out with Christina Ricci. They loved it. I think my son might have had a little bit of a crush on her, maybe, from that movie. If not, I'm sorry if I'm wrong. It looks like they kept the fire from coming over here to where
homes.
Yeah, homes and ranches. Good job, firefighters and prisoners. People forget a lot of these fires are put out by prisoners. And actually some of them it gives them a reason, and then some of them the governor put something into law recent, like last year, the year before, where they can actually get hired out of that, like say they're gonna get out soon, like, and get paid like good wages for it and stuff, like give them something to reach for, you know?
Good.
It makes sense, and we need them, man.
Good.
California burns up on the regular. Please. Yeah, people need a purpose. That's part of why people F up, in my opinion. Some people are just rotten too, I know. Not Pollyanna. There's a little bit of burn here, huh?
Yeah.
So
Down the side of that house.
who knows, that rancher back there might have saved his own stuff.
I'm thinking.
There's a lot of that. Our old neighborhood at Berryessa Highlands literally,
Burnt to the ground.
yeah, I would say
90?
at least 80%, and he's probably more closer to the 90 of homes are gone. I lived up there for a long time. I lived in 3 homes altogether. Out of the 3, 1 survived. And then some of the others that survived is because the people stayed up there. Like my son lives in the country now, and he has a sprinkler on his roof. You know, he knows he has, as best as he can be protected. They trim down the oaks close and the dry stuff. That was weird going back there and seeing everything just melted. So weird how that trip in. Ironically, that we lived in 2 pretty fancy houses that were like, one was a Sausalito Beach house, 4-plan, beautiful house. And then we finally bought our house. Built our house, which was modest, 1,800 square feet, and that's the one. The non-fancy one is the one that stood it. And each house on both sides and everyone across the street burnt to the ground. So crazy. Rock slide from where? Huh. Around this corner, I guess. Looks like we're gonna have a valley view of some sort here. Sorry about the glare. It's either the glare or the wind. It's like rolling hills now instead of sharp peaks and granite and rock coming.
Yeah.
This is what we're used to seeing growing up in California. Even though hillsides and stuff by where we live in Pismo are not too different looking than this. Free camping, wow, right there? Huh, that's weird. Is that somebody's house? Dang, living large. The ranch house. like super jaggedy, spiky rocks just popping out all along in this area. It's weird. And the rest is just like rolling hills. I guess that's about the end of them. There's a bunch of them back there. Alright, we're in Merced County and we're seeing cows. Wow, that was a buffed cow. And food, orchards, possibly almonds there, I'm not sure. I used to do business with farmers and they don't say almonds, they say almonds. And I felt silly because I didn't even know what he was saying until I learned. Almonds. I don't know what kind of trees those are, but it's something we eat. Back in the flatlands. Wonder where the water's coming from for these. So yeah, just picture this scenery for a while, like flat farmland, cows, orchards, plowed fields ready for the next crop. I couldn't live in a place like this. It's too flat. I need mountains. And something pretty to look at.
Continue on South Santa Fe Avenue for half a mile.
La Grande? Is that the name of the town? La Grande?
I don't know, maybe.
I saw a sign that said La Grande, but
I'm gonna turn on the Grand
it's
Street.
like an old train station or something there. Oh, that it meant street. No, some little town. Chowchilla. Dang. You know what's in Chowchilla? That's
Prison.
the women's prison, right?
Yep.
Yeah, my friend's mom had to go there. Yeah, the flags are definitely half. There's the fire station. My friend's mom was the first case in Napa County.
In 1,000 feet, turn left onto East LeGrand Road.
First person in Napa County prosecuted for a third party contribution to minor of alcohol where there was a fatal accident. She provided it for her daughter, gave her the car
Make the next
keys.
left onto East LeGrand Road, then turn right onto South Santa Fe Avenue.
She crashed, passed away, and then they all got charged. And they all did time. It was super sad. I had to testify in the trial, and it was one of the worst experiences of my life.
Turn right onto South Santa Fe Avenue.
I literally went to the Napa County Mental Health after for
Continue for 15 miles.
for crisis counseling because I was flipping out. It was horrible. But they said I was a hostile witness because I was sticking up for the driver. No, I wasn't sticking up for her, I was telling the truth, but it's a long story. Those.
Like tomatoes.
Oh, I miss
Yes.
tomatoes. I used to
Shorty.
eat. If you see red stuff, I think they are short tomatoes. Weird. I did see some laying there. They're redoing the railroad ties. I wonder if they're going to use that machine like when Adam DeLuce saw that crazy machine that was, remember?
Oh,
With that thing on the, like a rail.
look at that pole. Is it all?
Yes.
Whoa.
It was. I don't think I got it though. I didn't get it. That was weird. It was like corkscrewed. The top portion of it was corkscrewed, pretty much.
Wow.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! I don't know if you guys saw that or not.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that.
It's fine. It was fine. Jeez. Oh my gosh. Wow. A lot going on back there. There you go. Just throw some tin pieces up for a fence. Why not? Scrap metal. be, right? Or what? Is that how they would light a prison up?
Yeah.
I saw some weird buildings that looked like they had razor wire. It said 6 miles that way at that last turn to Chowchilla.
It's probably not it.
Oh, not it?
This is the backside of, I don't know.
Oh, it goes all the way down here, whatever this is. See if we can figure it out. It's probably a pretty big prison if that's where all the only prison in California for the ladies. Chowchilla Women's Facility, you think? That sign? That's what I think. I think that's Chowchilla back there, all those tall lights and all that way. It's freaking huge. What, for miles? I mean, what else are you gonna need lights like that for other than an airport parking lot? Maybe, but I don't think. I'm guessing those were. Yeah, that's a prison. For sure. I called it. See? I don't know if you guys can see it because the darn sun's blazing, but yeah, that's Chowchilla. Yuck. They're surrounded by orchard on the other side of the razor wire. That place is huge.
There's a sign.
There's another sign coming up.
California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation, California Women's Center, whatever it's.
And there's all the solar for them. Some little irrigation pump. Yeah. Don't grow up and go there. It's a place you do not want to be. The place was giant. Never been past that before, but I knew it was in a place like that. In the middle of not much. Ah, these are weird. Skinny ones. Shoots up. By the way, don't pull over and help yourself to the produce.
No.
it's federal offense, I think.
It's stealing.
You're gonna get in so much trouble.
Very much so.
They caught a guy in Monterey County stealing artichokes in the middle of the night by the bag full.
His whole trunk was full of avocados.
Oh, it's avocados?
Avocados.
Oh, that's right. I've seen people stop and get artichokes out there, Watsonville and all there. That's right, because avocados for a while here, they were like $3.50 an avocado and stuff.
Like $2-3 an avocado or $1 each or something.
Yeah, Bobby gets them from his clients, so. We had fresh guacamole today that we made from the avocado from the clientele. Oh, that one died. By the way,
Bye, Felicia.
we're in early October and it's in the low 90s right now. Central California. Interior Central California.
California 99.
We've been on that a time or two.
Yep.
We like these back roads or mountain roads way better than the highway with 3 to 5 lanes. But gotta get to where you're going. Now these are big trees, mature trees. Pretty. I like the kind when you're drawing your kid where you just like a circle with a stump.
I wonder if anybody ever wonders why they're all the same height. They're always the same.
Why, babe?
Pruning, proper trimming, and pruning, and plus, you have to be able to reach your product.
And these are the places they process.
In half a mile, turn left onto the California 99 South Ramp.
Oh yeah, we went through lots of bugs back there, let's just say. Kamikaze pigeon. Oh man, look at all those people. Just kidding. Oh.
Turn left onto the California 99
just got an announcement from our GPS that there's a speed trap ahead. Let's see if anybody's trapped. Ooh. What the hell? Jeez. Aye, not you, him. He probably got the notice too, and he's, oh, speed. Speed limit? What are all those campers? Just storage, I guess. Damn it. We had ours stored in that stuff for a long time. Under the... Be too long. I don't know where the speed trap was. What alerts her to tell us that? Oh, is that him over there? No, he's behind a fence over there. There was some kind of cop over there. Maybe that's all it takes for the one to be close enough to the road, and she interprets it as that.
Oh, no.
If you know, put it in the comments. How does this technology know that there's a cop trying to bust somebody up ahead? That's weird. Oh, I think I've heard before where someone puts it into the system and warns other people. There goes a train. It's the first train we've seen this whole trip. Plenty of train tracks. It's a long train too. Getting the goods where they need to go. We actually use the train for transportation ourselves sometimes
In 2
too.
miles, take exit 153B for California 145 toward Madera Avenue, Kerman.
Fair? Speedway? What's that? Oh, damn, what a mess. Jeez.
Like the Oakland flea market.
Oh, dang
And
it.
San Jose, like almost all fake markets. San
That-
Jose, Oakland,
They just leave.
San Luis Obispo, it's all pretty, just throw it on the ground.
But the thing I was reacting to is the ones that were gone, I guess the shit
Yeah.
stuff,
Yeah, I don't want it.
they just left
Yeah.
it. They do that at Slow too?
Yeah.
Wow. Huh. The Napa one wasn't, you can't do that. I mean, it's messy and stuff during the day, but when it's time to go, you better clean up all your stuff. They know where your booth number is. And my ex-husband and I used to do booths at Napa Flea Market and Sebastopol Flea Market. We were selling like 25 vintage wedding dresses one time.
In half a mile, take exit 153B for California 145 toward Madera Avenue, Kerman.
Kerman. I thought I was going to be piecing together old wedding dresses to make my wedding dress because we didn't have a ton of money. And my mom had a change of heart and bought my wedding dress, so we sold all these beautiful vintage wedding dresses that actually have been donated to
Take
us.
exit 153B.
I wish I would have kept some of them. They were so pretty.
In 1,000 feet, turn left onto Olive Avenue.
Okay.
We like olives.
Turn left onto Olive Avenue, then turn right onto California 145 South.
Kerman.
Turn right onto California 145 South, South Madera Avenue.
Stay there. Boy.
Continue on California 145 South for 17 miles.
Oh, there's some old. Look at that. Cool. Agricultural building. Reminds me of old Napa High School a little bit. Same era. That high school was over 100 and something years old. The original Napa High. All right. We're in Madera now. We made it to Madera. Interesting. Reminds me of Sassoon a little bit. Fairfield area, kind of. Almond Avenue. So where we were, gas was over $8 a gallon up by Mono Lake. Is that right, babe?
I don't know. I guess.
We don't
Mono,
know.
I guess.
We don't know if it's mono or mono.
I think we've been saying it wrong our whole lives.
Yeah. I think it's mono.
It might be mono. I think mono is actually a
disease. Yeah, it's a sickness. The kissing disease,
it's a
they
virus,
used to call it.
whatever.
Yeah, it's no joke.
So it's probably not Virus Lake. It's probably Mono Lake. But it's not really. Well, I guess it's a lake.
Yeah, it definitely is a lake, but
Burger King's not doing too good.
Dang. Why do I feel like something bad must have happened
Yeah,
there?
it's kind of hard to not want people to eat junk food.
Yeah, Burger King's definitely the standard. Got plenty of gas?
Over half tank. Yep.
Alright, we're now in Fresno.
Fresniks. Fresonians.
More orchard. There's a beautiful little church, so we came on just in time. Biola, the Bible church, or a town? Lutheran church there. Cute. So we live, of course, near Pismo Beach. And the people that live here in Fresno and Bakersfield, that is their Riviera. That's where they go to the coast.
Yeah, why not?
Flowers for sale. There was some roadside secondhand clothing back there and all kinds of. Ooh, that's beautiful. What is that? Oh my goodness.
Wow.
That's the people that own all this too. It's too much.
These grapes up high are really sweet tasting, I believe.
Raisins?
Grapes.
Oh, they're gonna be sold as grapes.
Maybe those might be the raisins. I don't know.
Oh my god, there's another mansion over there.
Oh, I see. So the plant's on one side and the vine stretched across so that you can just walk down the aisle and get the grapes hanging away from the plant.
That makes sense.
So smart. Twice as much space, but so smart.
Food and food and food for days. What I was gonna say is, I used to work with farmers. And they'll always tell you they don't have money. They do have money, but they're smart with their money, and they know that one crop could be good one year and the next crop could be bad. And so I'm not speaking for every farmer, but the ones I've talked to, they kind of just run their business like they just never have money to try to, and they don't like to spend it on other stuff. Like I was in the vacation industry, and that's what they were buying from me. And it wasn't always easy to talk a farmer out of his money.
No. Because guess what? Guess how hard earned that dollar is.
Exactly. Wow, that is a fancy freaking
Food truck.
roach coach, taco truck, food truck. Back in the day when they first started, everybody used to call them roach coach. But they say some of that food is really good. We don't do food trucks too often. Like festivals or like when we go on vacation. Like that Oxnard one is so cool. I think Wednesday night in downtown square, they bring all the food trucks out, and you just go from one to the other. You have your dinner, and then your dessert. And they were good. They were ones that were like on a Food Network, like the cupcake food truck was from Food Network and stuff, and some other stuff from Shark Tank was there. And so I'm not knocking food trucks. They're just not a. Oh, and then there's a little setup in our neighboring town we're on. They have those food trucks that sit there now.
Oh, yeah.
We did do that, especially during the pandemic. Just sit on the little benches out there and eat. I didn't want to go because it's going to be miles and miles and miles now of orchards and grapes and farmland. We still have about 2.5 hours. It's not too bad. How you holding up? Sweet. Whenever I stop taping, we see the characters. There's another city hall, Kerman City Hall. We saw a guy with the prison strut. And another guy. Tell him about the other guy, babe, with the cop.
Cop's turning next to me and a car in front of me turning left. So the cop goes and a guy in the white truck just gets on and tries to get sideways by the cop, I guess, and the cop didn't care. Or...
He literally laid down rubber like as he took the corner from a stop, so he like peeled out on purpose.
Yeah, the cop was the second car back heading towards him so he could see and hear everything that's going on.
He was busy.
A little busy.
Can't be bothered. Aerial work platforms, huh?
Sky lifts.
Yeah. Big bull. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of them out there. They're all up in the air too.
Exit the traffic circle
highway.
on California 145 South. Continue for 50 miles.
50 miles of this. I'm gonna say it's a little repressed. All right, 50 more miles of this then. Heading our way west to the coast.
Those guys.
I was looking for like an actual human. So many bugs.
Yeah. Biting flies. Everything else.
So we're about 2 hours out from Cayucos. We'll see if we see Mimi's by the sea. We met her on our trip. If we do see her place, I'm gonna leave a business card and write on the back of it. If it's like where we're already, walking or whatever. She wanted us to come stay at her Airbnb. She's like, "Why aren't you staying at my place?" I'm like, "Because we didn't know you." I would have. I swear.
Especially when you're not there.
Yeah, we would have held down the fort for you while you were here. We'd be there. She was with some other gal friends. Tiny Fiat. It's a good thing this part of the road is boring because we would just be stopping.
Yeah.
We have to have boring stretches to keep ourselves under control.
Keep the curiosity at a minimal.
It's so fun to just feed your curiosity. It's so fun. I love it.
Never able to when we were younger. We could only guess and ask questions and get incorrect answers. And
I feel like adults didn't really like that questions much.
no, we had a lot of them, I think.
Probably.
As most kids do.
Yeah. Or my daughter, at that certain age, I think your granddaughter just went through it where they just, everything is why? Why? We called it the why bird. She was on that stretch. Everything. But why? Why?
Because why? Because why?
And one answer leads to the next why. Endless. The whys never stop. And I used to try to rise to the challenge and see how many whys I could get at. But eventually, you run out of answers, kind of. I don't know.
Totally.
It's hard to explain. It's funny. Especially with a kid like my daughter, because she was really smart. And at a young age, she was reading really hard books. She was a kindergartner that would tell the teacher if she got off track of the agenda for the day, if she skipped the order or whatever. She'd have to let the teacher know, but you said story time was after snack time. Kids are funny. She grew up to be a perfect mix of a human. She's very kind-hearted, but she will kick your booty. She was literally training for MMA for a while and got her nose broke and was going through all the training and COVID hit. And then she fell in love. So she's temporary in Texas until next year. Yeah, next year they get to move to Oregon where they want to settle in. Back to Oregon. She lived there. What's falling off of this guy's truck?
I don't know.
Almonds. Great.
There are supposedly 3 things that can fall off a truck legally being transported. One is hay, one is water, and do you know the third one?
No.
Chicken feathers.
Oh, well, hey. For getting her license and was like driving with her mom, because here's learner's permit. Her mom wasn't the best driver. She'd like crash into the garage door daily when she was driving. Anyway, when she was learning how to drive a truck with a bunch of chickens in cages on the highway over there by Fairfield, fell off, and like all these chickens and chicken feathers and everything like across the road, and like she had to tend with that. I think another time that she was getting her license, a truck with a bunch of pipes was in front of them, and all the pipes went flying off the truck, and we're like, dang girl, you're gonna be one good driver by the time you get your license.
Sick.
I think she is a good driver too. She's driven out to see us by herself with no, she's engaged now, but she'd come see me as a single lady and drive herself out there and wasn't stressed or anything. What is this, baby corn?
Yeah, looks like it.
Or short corn? Dwarf corn?
Young.
Those guys get paid big bucks to have all that stuff there, but it's not healthy to live by those things. In my opinion. I'm not living there. Oh, that's a big one. Remember at the Lookout Tower where there was the Disney satellite, like every major network up there in
Arrowhead.
was it Arrowhead? Yeah, I couldn't remember. Was it Big Bear or Arrowhead? Because we went to the fire lookouts in both. No, I think that was Big Bear.
May have been Big Bear.
Because it was the one we could just drive up to, where it said that you could literally get a pizza delivered to that one. Versus other ones where we were like climbing up cliff sides to get to them. One of the scariest things I've done. Pushed myself. Even Bobby's like, well, just turn around. I'm like, no, I'm this far, I have to. And then I got up there and laid on the little bed that the fire lookout person used to sleep on, and she gave me a sticker and she gave me some water. I was like a little kid on the but I did it. I pushed myself. On this trip I did it. I pushed myself too. Twice. You gotta get out of your comfort zone sometimes, or you can't grow. Corn to the left. And some to the right.
What is that?
It's not corn?
I guess it is.
I see like the little fuzzy parts,
okay,
and
yeah.
the little silk hairs that stick out, it looks like.
Yeah.
It's just so short. Maybe it isn't even short, it just looks like it because it's below us. It's down a little. Huh. Can't eat corn anymore either. I used to love me some corn on the cob. Roasted on the grill.
It's all genetically modified anyway.
And hard on the digestion for some of us.
269 now, I guess.
Do we go through Stratford? That little town?
Seeming like it. Kinda. I don't know. Not sure.
It's a trippy little town.
Cotton.
Cotton. Water tanks. Ag solutions. All about agriculture. A lot of people go to Cal Poly and study agriculture, actually.
Oh, yeah.
And architecture, which is one of the things Kristen wanted to be, was an architect. Or the next Diane Sawyer. Or whoever that comparative is anymore. Like, who's Diane Sawyer? We passed quite a few roadside fruit and vegetable stands coming through there too. We're loaded down with food, otherwise we would have stopped. Welcome to Huron. We're in the little town of Huron. That's the gym. Over there's the food center. Very small town. bridge, which was newly constructed. Family Dollar. We were looking for one of those earlier on the trip. Now we don't need it. Cricket. I keep seeing more and more cricket phones.
Hey, look pretty buff, brother. Six pack? Six pack.
But yeah, and this dinosaur Sinclair. Yeah, those are all over like Reno, Nevada area and all that. Genoa. Look at that building. Oh my goodness, the drape like fully. Wow, what a trip.
Yeah, I guess you can call it that. What are these places? Businesses?
Yeah, little businesses. Can't film that way too good because the sun. Oh, that guy just threw something up there. Mad at something. So mad. Oops. Very, very busy town. Everywhere there's something going on. Dang it. Escuenta. This is where a lot of the field workers live, it looks like. Talk about hard work. Damn. Get Rome. That's it. Thanks for visiting. Bye. Never been there before. Oh, are we going to get on? We don't have to get on 5, huh?
Oh, no, straight.
I don't think it's part of it. So Highway 5 is passing us. Main interstate, we're not going. We're passing over it again like last time. Because we need to go west. Not north or south. Due west. Does this thing have a thing telling you northwest? Oh, on that. Remember the Envoy had it like up here?
Yeah.
And they had the thermometer thing. I kind of liked it up on this part, the thermometer and the...
Yeah.
That way the passenger can look without having to ask you, what's the temperature? Because I can't see over there.
That's how the Pathfinder is.
There's another roadside stand. Oh, he's making those Mexican fruit things with the chili powder and all that. Like what they were making in Santa Barbara.
Oh, the papaya.
Yeah, all the different fruit. Kings County line. Avenal, California.
Am I putting your visor down?
In the front,
Oh, okay. Not if it's bothering. No, I'm sorry.
it's blocking the sun here, but if you need it.
Stop.
Oh, you're not in the sun now. More little rolling hills instead of just the flat farmland now. So it's probably going to be a good while of this kind of scenery now, right? We're on 269. A lot of utilities. Power relay stations and stuff out here. So weird we didn't see any roadkill on our trip, and I've seen quite a bit since we got out of the mountains. The animals are smarter up there.
Well.
No, there's more traffic, I know. Oil rig? Looks like an oil rig to me. Sorry about the bugs. Going through those fields. Alright, you can see as far as the eye can see, it's this. Police. Something happened.
Continue on South 7th Avenue for 3/4 of a
Proceed
mile.
about 7/10 of a mile to California 33.
We're double navigational right now. We had some, they weren't agreeing with each other, so gotta back up.
In half of a mile, left turn at the end of the road onto California 33.
What a weird way to get to the highway.
Next left onto California 33 South, East Leneva Boulevard.
Avenal, oasis in the sun, they claim. Like a California raisin.
Subject to flooding sign had quite a few bullet wounds in it.
That's funny.
I don't like it when it floods.
Another prison.
I think it's Cochrane.
Let's see.
Maybe.
I don't think it's pronounced that way though. Only because my
State prison. Oh, this town. That's right. Oh,
Avenal
God.
State Prison, right?
I forgot about that.
Yeah, Avenal. That's another big one. Sorry about the
Very
sun.
serious prison. All prisons are.
But they do put them in the ones according to their risks and dangers. And whoa, that almost looked like a lake over there. But it's the stuff they put over the fields. Yeah, that's why they put prisons out like this. So hopefully if they do escape, they're not.
In the community
Right.
where they started shit at.
What was it, the Georgia, whatever, that one prison breakout on the bus, and then the kid in the car was doing like me, just filming, and he literally filmed the prisoner running across the field, and the mom tried to tell the cops, like, yeah, we got it. Well, they didn't. That guy went and killed a grandpa and grandsons at their vacation home.
Yeah,
Just
the whole generation, grandpa and all his grandsons, like 6 of them or something like that.
from 2 different families, too.
Yes, it was horrible.
Horrible.
Ended the generation, ended their last name.
I'm suspicious of it because there's a cage for the CO guy who's in the back part of the bus, and there's a cage between the driver and them. Somehow he attacked the driver. Somehow that other CO didn't do anything to stop him. He drove the bus for a while and crashed it and then jumped off and ran. Like, how does that happen? Like, come on, how does that happen? Sorry, I'm getting fired up. I don't know.
What was it?
Those guys should be fired, though, at minimum. And the other reason I'm suspicious is because neither of them were hurt. It's not like he stabbed the guy up to get the bus. Maybe they're trained to just, no, they couldn't say, like, no, you have to cooperate. No, they
are a risk to society.
They should be protecting us from that. I do believe that guy died in a shootout with the police. Pretty sure.
I think so, or shot himself, yeah.
I don't think there's a trial in the future, is what
No.
I'm saying. So, bye, Felicia. Jerk. Big fat jerk. Remember that kid at that one case where the dad killed the mom, and that kid was like 8, and he called and left a message for his dad. He's like, you're just a big fat jerk. And I don't even like you anymore, and you're just a big fat jerk. I never want to talk to you again. I kept saying that. Poor little guy. Good for him. He wanted to make sure that POS knew. What's that fade?
Cattleman City.
Oh, we've been there. I'm sure we're going through there, right? That's part of the route home.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, coastal.
Yeah.
No, we're not going home today. Kettleman City.
Crazy.
All right.
Wow.
41
That's a
to
super
Paso.
truck.
I didn't see it.
Whoa, you don't want him running into you. Jeez.
I hope it shows up on the replay. That's the other reason we like this, because stuff I miss, I see later, and he can see stuff he doesn't get to see. And memories, when we're old, we can be like, remember that time when we went to Yosemite?
Continue for 20 miles.
No, I'll put the video on again for you.
You'll
All right.
remember in a minute, dear.
What's a video?
Ha! Yeah, we were some of the people we ran into on the trip. They were meet back up. Everywhere we go, Bobby and I, people want to chat with us.
This is cool.
Yeah, most of the time we love it, and we know when it's time to say, "All right, bye." You know, after 25, 30 minutes sometimes. Oh, that guy's holding up all those people. I forgot what I was gonna say now.
People like chatting with us.
Oh, yes, and what I was going to say is you reminded me, we were were chatting with an old timer at the Hot Creek Fish Hatchery, and at the end, we gave the gal and they were in their 70s. He told us our YouTube channel card, and the guy's like, the who? What? Like, he has no idea. I was like, what's your channel name? So if you can comment, I know who you are. She's like, and that's when he was like, the who, the what, the channel, the what?
So I'm a YouTube?
Yeah, I'm a YouTube.
No, it's no, never mind.
It's like, she'll explain it to you. And then right away she's like, living curiously, because we just talked about how they're just like us, like in their 70s still, where they're just curious. What's over here? What's over there? Then he wanted to recommend all the cool stuff, because he used to spend 6 weeks every year there at his grandfather's cabin in the Mammoth Lakes area. Oh, crime scene tape there? That's weird. Where's it coming?
It's gonna change.
Because I can't go like that. That's what I did. He kind of has to see. It's kind of important. I mean, he does have side mirrors, but here's that. All right. Hour and 11 minutes.
It would really help if you smash some more bugs against the windshield.
I know, right? I'll try. At least there's no bugs in here now. We had quite a few that came along for the ride, and we had a bee that was trying to literally attack us.
Oh gosh, bumblebee.
Like a big black desert.
Trying to attack my car.
It literally chased us down the road and like circling us and like bumping the car. Whoa!
Sorry.
I just told Bobby he's the best driver ever. Best driver I've ever been in the car with.
He does some shit like that.
Yeah. I wasn't scared though. I mean, I was like, ooh, like, you got my attention, but I wasn't like, Across the Kern County line, 37 miles to Paso, which that becomes our neck of the woods because that's our county. Oh yeah, Def Leppard into some Aerosmith. I think I like them more than Bobby does.
Yeah.
I like Aerosmith. He loves the Doors and I don't love the Doors. But most of the bands we like the same, like Zeppelin, AC/DC, Steve Miller, Naco, Pat Benatar, reggae, almost all reggae music we love. I just don't care. Play. We're gonna go past the James Dean crash site. That place, Jack's, whatever, that little restaurant thing in there, that closed. There's a big article about it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. After like 20-something years, the guy retired and said, I just want to go do something else. One of those kind of things. No bad ending, just...
Enough is enough, man.
Yeah, he has like grandbabies, and he wants to spend time with the next generation. Oh, that sun. You want to stop at James's thing real quick? Easy, stop. And just past the Slow County line. I know Bobby loves this song, so he gets this song tonight.
I like Talking Heads. They got a lot of meaningful music.
And she said, all I did was turn around.
What? It's a big idea.
It's my first
Line of
time
sight
using
over,
it.
I guess. There we
You know
go.
what you did?
Come on, baby.
You figured it out.
4 stations
Open
want to
fire.
come in.
Now
Who's going to
listen
win?
This, talk about a drop. I wish I had her on tape saying this. I just lifted it up and I started shooting at him wherever he was moving to, and I just shot out of the house.
He went to work and that's that.
That's funny.
Moving on.
So
Go
moving
home.
on.
So moving on. And when the deputies arrived, 20-year-old Malik Loser Giles of Oak Lane in Johnson County. I don't know where that is. WHIO reported this. Harnett County, is that Ohio? Maybe. They found him 200 yards from the woman's home, all shot up like grated cheese. Okay? He was filled with gunshot wounds. So she shot him right out of the house. Guess what Malik Giles is likely not going to do again? Likely. I didn't say criminals are pretty stupid.
Is he alive?
He's likely not to do again.
At least go back in that house.
At least go back in that house. That's one less house. But as Grady Judd said, that's one intruder that is likely not going to do that again.
I wonder if he slug trailed all the way out.
Yeah, you see him dragging a foot.
Is he alive?
Apparently so.
I have no sympathy for these people. None.
She should have shot him better then.
Yeah, she didn't do anything wrong. Did a good job, but not good enough.
What kind of gun you shoot him that much and they don't die?
Driveway to grandmother's.
She just shot him in all like the toe, the leg, the shoulder.
Whatever was moving, apparently.
She didn't get him in the heart or the brain.
In the corner of the yard by the sidewalk.
Is he dead
No
yet?
death shots.
Not quite.
He's breathing.
You gotta shoot to kill if you're gonna shoot like that,
Let's
right, baby?
get some EMTs.
Yeah, because you might piss somebody off.
Please,
He could have a gun too.
Yes.
He could have
or
a
come
friend.
take the gun that you're shooting them with and shoot you.
Or run off and come back another
Yeah,
time.
exactly. Come back with a bigger gun, friends, and blah, blah.
We're peace lovers, we're very peaceful, but if it's us or them, man, you're going down. That's
It's
just
me before you.
yeah, it's sorry. That's we both agree with that on that.
I've always been
Gun
that
control
way.
groups urge government to drop Sutherland Springs appeal. Have you
So
seen
we already talked about this. I'm a scaredy cat, but if I had to protect his life, I would kill somebody. If I had to. Sorry, it's the way that is. Or my children, or anyone else I love.
Sutherland Springs. You know who
I will take you out.
was at the car firearms event last year?
Like when we start road traveling, of course we're gonna have to do it armed.
Steven's the guy.
And I'm gonna take some training and stuff. So I know all the things I know. Bobby's been around guns his whole life. He knows. He's comfortable with them. He knows how to shoot them. He knows how to the safety and all that.
He got the guy out of the church.
Every gun's
chased
loaded.
him down, fired at him, continued firing at him, and the guy, they say, killed himself.
What?
We don't really know that to be the case, but I'll take that at face value.
By the way, we are not into politics. We do believe in the right to bear arms. We don't belong to a political party, okay? It's just the fact. It's one of our basic rights as Americans.
Protecting loved ones and neighbors is a high calling. Over the last
So don't get it wrong if you think whatever this station is, whatever their political views are, whatever. It's not why we're listening to it.
Yeah, I just want to hear that part anyway.
And we believe in gun rights. It doesn't mean we're left or right or whatever. That's why we're nonpartisan. F those teams, they both suck. So hot. Still in the 90s.
I got cooler, 91.
I think we're having an Indian summer here in California.
Onto California 41 South, California 46 West.
Next junction. Okay, so the James Dean stuff isn't far from here. I think this is that junction. This is a super dangerous intersection.
Super dangerous.
They have redone it so many times, but it's still dangerous. And James Dean.
Take the next right onto California 41 South, California 46 West.
Are we gonna stop
I want to stop it. Yeah,
at that thing?
at Jack's thing where the memorial is. The same place we stopped. So James Dean Highway right there.
California 46 West for 25 miles.
I don't know if you guys saw that, but they named that junction after him because that's where he died. And then we're going to show you his memorial up here in a minute. Sorry about this sun, guys. It's just that time of day. It's 5:44. It's straight in our face. They're always working out here too. When people crash, they like launch out in these fields and like you see the pictures on the news where their cars rolled way the hell out there and stuff. It usually involves those guys. Big rigs. Dumb drivers.
There's a speed trap ahead.
Speed trap ahead.
Don't say it again.
building here. Let's go ahead and go in. Bitterwater Road. And we will be to our destination in less than an hour. Whoop whoop! Back to the ocean. We've never stayed a night in Cayucos. We visited there for the day. I've been there several times. Yeah, we met another gal at she worked at Mono Lake. And she's coming out here for a wedding, so we were giving her like suggestions on where they might stay and that stuff.
They're dirt divers too, so I like to camp, tent camp and stuff.
She said that it's a fancy wedding with rich people, so they're like, they want to just camp, but they're worried that it's not going to be accepted well. It's like,
well, why didn't you just say something? We want to bought you a room, or you know.
And her boyfriend has her foot right now, so like camping, rugged camping is not good, but we gave him some recommends. All right, so it's going to be more of this for another half hour or so. So most of you know I'm born and raised Napa, which used to be considered the wine country. Well, guess what? North County here in SLO is the wine country, and actually they've been taking a lot of awards, and
Oh yeah.
people are getting sick of Napa. What the heck? Is that like fake spider webs for Halloween? Just kidding. We have some kind of blankets or something on the grapes.
It's netting, bird netting. It's harvest season, so the grapes are nice and full, and the birds want to peck at each one of them. Just one. Dink, 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 and destroy everything.
They're making sure that doesn't happen, I guess.
Oh god, it's awful. It's hard to find apricots or apples and certain things. A lot of my customers have trees and all these fruit trees and all these plants and everything, and it's all for decoration. Everything. Orange trees, lemon trees, avocado trees, all that stuff. And it falls, hits the ground. I'm supposed to pick it up, throw it away. Well, I don't throw food away.
Nope.
I take it home, I eat it, give it to my neighbors, give it to my friends, give it to people I don't know.
Yeah. Homeless people. One of our neighbors, Bijan, we supply all of his avocados. There's Vino Robles right there. It was up here.
Huh?
That's a concert venue. We've never been. It's a little bit far from home. We do our concerts in Avila, where they're literally in our backyard. So yeah, so many wineries out here. We don't like wine. I've never really cared for it. Even when Bobby drank, he would not drink wine.
No.
We would give it away because people would give it to us and we'd give it to someone else because we don't like it.
Yeah, I don't tell people I don't. A lot of my customers know I don't drink, but the ones that have vineyards and stuff like that, I don't tell them I don't drink because they give me bottles of wine and stuff, and I Christmas gift them, or just, there's more stuff for me to hand out and be nice to people.
There's the Ravine Water Park, and then back there was a turnoff for an Adobe. I never knew about that. We'll have to take that detour on another trip. Most of our trips, we're either coming or going through this way to get over the more central of the state. The sun, man, such a bad spot for driving and taping. Alright, rolling into Paso Robles, but they call it Paso for short. Looks like they built a new Ford dealership. Now we just need to hop on over to the coast from here. 35 minutes. Gas is $6.59 here.
Right there.
Right there.
It'll change. Probably higher.
Yeah, but it was what, $7.79 at Mono Lake. It was $7.79 up to $8.23 for the high grade. Okay, I can't deal with the sun. Bye.
If I can't keep my head high enough, I'll just speak love and watch the smiles come.
Thanks for
Bring
watching.
my spirits up.
Don't forget to stop and smell the flowers.
There's some shit I like to fix, but I still know that I'm blessed.